Hello guys, nice to see you. In a previous video, I tried to describe the model of the European Super League offered by A22 and Florentino Perez. In conclusion, I've said that I like the idea in general, and now I'm here to raise some fundamental questions that still remain uncertain. Firstly, there is an evident problem with a mechanism that will promote teams into the Blue League, especially if we talk about teams from small countries, with only 20 new potential members each season. There is definitely a lot of work in front of managing staff to create a proper solution for 55 national leagues that have to be present. It is clear that Podgorica versus Bada Borisov will indeed get very few views and potential contracts, but every nation deserves to be present in my opinion. And here, as for now, I see the most complicated point for current structure. One more problem for me is that only 2 teams are advancing from each group. There will be too many groups that will have 1 or 2 definite favorites. And together with 14 games for each team, it will lead to a lack of competitiveness at the early stages of group matches, since both winners are too evident. To my mind, with 32 teams participating in a Blue League, it would be better to make 4 teams advancing and add a round of 16. I do realize that playing so many matches is a huge problem for football nowadays. I think that in that case we can make quarterfinals and round of 16 in one game, 2-leg home and away rivalry in semifinals, as it is done for example in Carabao Cup. The next point is about the entire tournament. I think it needs to be more alive, more active and less static. For sure, the organizers made a giant step in this direction after their first proposal that was announced 2 years ago. But in my opinion, it would be even more interesting for fans if all the semi-finalists will be advancing to the next league level, while the bottom 4 will be relegating. 12 of 16 members in both Star and Gold leagues that are guaranteed to stay on the same level is still enough for this form of tournament. Meanwhile, the proposed formula is far from perfect. I still insist that the European Super League is much better than any of UEFA projects. It could potentially resolve most of problems that football faces nowadays, and in one of my next videos I will directly explain why right now football is in real danger and the European Super League can help the best sport in the world get even better. See you on this channel. Bye bye.